So, welcome to another episode of the Swamp Inside Florida Athletics. I'm your co-host Anthony Beckle on my other co-host,
Jerry Lamar Brown Jr. We are back in the building. It's exciting, man. We got some news to talk about, and yeah, let's get it on, man.
and as y'all can see, if you're watching us on Twitter and YouTube, of course, first of all, hit that like button, subscribe, get our subscribers up, get our followers up, like and follow us on Facebook, on Twitter as well. But as y'all can see, we are shorthanded because our other co-host, Marcus, is currently at the Jaguars-Bengals game in Jacksonville that's going on right now. And it's a 14-14 tie in the third quarter. So we'll probably keep you updated. We'll keep you updated on that game as well on here.
For sure.
So yeah, he's there, and we'll be doing indisputable evidence tomorrow so he can tell us about his experience there. We actually just got off the phone with him.
I love it.
So, yeah, he's out there having a good time. No, he did not jump in the pool. We tried to get him to jump in the pool, but apparently it's expensive. He's cheap, and he might get arrested. And he did warn us in advance that if we see something about somebody in Jacksonville on the news getting arrested,
it'll be him.
Yeah, he claims it wasn't him, but it was him. He did it.
It was him, 1,000%. That man did it.
Guilty.
That man did it. Guilty is charged.
Yeah, he did it.
If y'all see me looking out, now, by the way, man, I'm trying to get everybody on here, trying to.
Touchdown, Jamar Chase. Jake Brown into Jamar Chase.
Are you serious?
Yep. And there's the gritty. The Bengals take a 20-14 lead. This has been a good game so far, though. It really has. So I'm enjoying watching Jake Brown. He's throwing a lot of short passes. That was the first deep shot he actually took tonight. Paid off. Nice throw, nice catch, good run after the catch.
Hey, man, it's lit. If the Jags lose, you know what time it is. Even though I support the Jags a little bit. But
if the Jags lose, Marcus is definitely getting arrested.
Yeah. J Money, what's good, man? It's good to have you on again. As always, all y'all in here, man. It's great having y'all in here. We love talking ball. We love chopping it up. And yeah.
By the way, Fragrance Journal. Y'all have any of these products in y'all arsenal? We need to know.
You gotta have them.
You got beard or any kind of other products.
Gotta have a beard kit.
We love to see what products you got. What's good, Kenny?
Kenny.
It is important. We are back on. We go to this show.
Hold up, man.
We gonna get into the show. Jerry is not gonna be able to touch his computer at this point because now
you got my guy Daniel in Tampa hooking me up with his beard kit.
Still trying to get sponsored by Manscaped. They did not respond to our message yet.
Haters.
Getting close though. Hopefully we getting close.
But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into this stuff we've been hearing about.
I'm gonna go ahead and start it right now. Better than you are.
Jay Money was that cash money.
Hated head, man. But hey, Debo was right. Clearly, you were right.
That was tough. They got
that was tough to watch. I was actually shocked that game got out of hand. I was like, wait a minute. I know San Francisco's good, but I mean, no, I mean, I couldn't believe that. I could not believe it. But Philly got another L on the way on deck this Sunday night. So I'm just gonna let y'all know that now. Another L on the way. So yeah, I said it, and I'm standing on it. I'm standing 10 toes down.
Okay.
Down. But yeah, got a big show for y'all tonight. It's the off season for the football program. Coaches are out recruiting. They're out as we speak, visiting players, visiting recruits that are committed. They visit uncommitted players on deck soon. But yeah, that's what they're doing. They're recruiting. They're getting guys, and just getting in the homes and reassuring, hey, we on the right track. I believe we are on the right track as well. So
yeah,
they've made multiple stops this week. It actually started, I want to say Friday or Saturday. They started getting out there, so they're really gonna start kicking it up a notch now with early signing day coming up on the 20th of this month.
How many days we got, bro? We got
It's
16 days?
it's the 5th, I
2
believe.
weeks?
No, it's the 4th.
Yeah,
So,
2 weeks and 2 days.
2 weeks and 2 days. Early signing day. So
yeah, we got some guys to lock in, some possible silent commits, guys we're going in the portal that people don't know about yet. So
you come on, man. You build the suspense. You know that. You know that how this works.
I think regardless of some of the guys that we've lost, like Chris McClellan was a big time loss in my opinion.
Yeah,
he was a very talented dude. I mean, that's a guy we were hoping was going to be a Gator all 4 years, 3-4 years, but he's gone now. So we're gonna see what shakes up. Kamari Wilson's other guys officially in the portal. We spoke on Caleb Douglas, and it's been a lot of other guys, man. But everybody's still waiting to see what ETN is gonna do. But I do think Billy Napier has some up his sleeve, like me and AB talked about before we got on here, and just in terms of grabbing guys out of high school and grabbing guys in the portal. And even AB, let me ask you, man, do you feel like he would even be having these certain guys on campus if he didn't have coaches already, aligned?
Put it this way. You got visitors coming in this weekend. You need coaches there. The announcements are going to be coming this week.
Yep.
Could be as soon as tomorrow. Could be Wednesday. Just know that they're going to be announced before these visitors start showing up.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout.
Who are some offensive coordinators that you think are in that bubble of guys that we could possibly be getting? And who would you say your favorite is?
Well, looking at some of the names, Willie Corn is a name that's popped up. He's currently the co-offense coordinator at Liberty. He was offense coordinator at Coastal Carolina, but he went up to Liberty when what's their head coach's name? Because I think he left Coastal to go to Liberty. He brought him with him. Yeah, so he's a name that's consistently popping up. And I'll tell you this, from what I've heard, I wouldn't be surprised if he's the guy.
Yeah, likewise, man. I've been hearing a lot of Willie Corn talk, seeing it everywhere, and everybody, wants to know if I have news that they don't. Honestly, y'all, I have no news. I know nothing.
He knows everything.
I absolutely do not know anything.
I agree with this statement right here. I agree with this. They will. I see when I say that, there is no excuses. But yeah, y'all that say who's the officer. I will say this: they did have a couple of injuries out there.
Speaking of injuries being an excuse, I could go on and rant about the playoff standings and these people out west crying and weeping.
I'm glad you brought that up because real quick before we get more into the show, I got a question.
Yeah.
Y'all really threatening to sue folks over this? Like, are we for real right now? Like, do y'all understand what do y'all have any idea what this judge? That is going to be the shortest. If that's the only case the judge has, that is going to be the shortest day of work in the history of all judges. They're going to look at this and be like, "This is nonsense." No, case closed, and walk right.
They trying to get lawyers that are trying to spend time with their families' Christmas shop to go back on the college football playoff committee's decision to look. If you're an FSU fan, your life is on the line, gun to your head. Do you think FSU with this current team, not with Jordan Travis, do you think they're beating Alabama in a game, neutral field, gun to your head?
They wouldn't beat Alabama with Jordan Travis on that team.
And they're not beating Texas.
Come on.
Like, I understand, you went 13-0 or whatever, you look, I get it. Tremendous season, y'all. Hats off. I hate y'all, but hats off to you for a good season. But with this current roster, or with this current quarterback situation, you're not going to beat any of these top 4 teams. But I could go on and on about that, honestly. I'm not going to get into it. This is a Gator podcast. I'm not discussing the guys out west.
Yeah, the crybabies out west, as I'm going to start calling them. But yeah, all right, we're getting to it. We here. That's what we here for. So there will be official visitors on campus this weekend. One of them being University of Pennsylvania defensive line transfer Joey Slackman, confirmed that he will be on campus this weekend, and he's got a lot of big time offers. Got 6'4", 300 pounds. Can play inside, play at the edge a little bit. Just a versatile guy. Got schools like Miami, USC, Washington. A lot of big time schools are going after this guy. So he's going to be on campus this weekend. Hopefully, we're able to lock him up this weekend and get a commitment out of him. That he would be a huge addition to this team, especially with the transfer portal entry of Chris McClellan earlier today, which, from what I've heard, wasn't really much of a surprise. But
is that really?
No, wasn't a surprise.
Dang, bro. I'm
shocked because he kind of fell back a little bit in the rotation.
He did, which shocked me really bad. I was like, man, this guy's a guy that came in last year with his head on fire. Was arguably our second best DT.
Right. As a freshman. I mean, he had a great freshman season. So he entered the portal today. So having a guy like Joey Slackman who can come in and immediately play, can immediately be a starter, come in, be a guy that you can depend on, a guy that can help just not only with depth, but just experience. So if we're able to get him on campus, then that's going to be a big-time addition for this defense and for Austin Armstrong, because we know he likes to bring pressure. We know he likes to rotate a lot of guys in. So bringing this guy, and we got film on him right here. So we're going to look at his film.
This is old.
This is
film, but it's film nevertheless.
Right. And with Cam Jackson returning, adding a guy like this would be a big-time addition.
Yeah. Having a guy disrupting is key, man. I mean, I think that was his only play there. I wish I could get his. See, y'all, we would really get his YouTube film up from our Penn, but every time we do that, they kick us off YouTube, so we can't do it.
And the last time Jerry put something on screen, not only did we get kicked off, I thought they was gonna threaten to sue us.
Yeah, they were like about to get us up off there, man.
And I'm sorry, Jerry, you would have been paying if you did. So that's what would happen. But yeah, Slackman with Cam Jackson would be big time. And Kenny, about Justin, he will be back next year. He'll be back healthy. Guy that he was sorely missed this year. Clearly, he was sorely missed. But I think he'll come back and have a big season next year.
Yeah, and y'all can't forget we have Cersei, still a guy that had a tremendous season.
This is fun.
That's crazy. I think about that.
Funny because they fail to realize that. But yeah, Boone will be back next year, and
Princely going to Alabama.
I doubt it. What?
No, brother. You saw the Drewski skit?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I did. Rob, this is not true.
Wow.
This is not true because I wore do-rags last year when we were winning games.
That is funny, bro. 0-5. That's tough.
We are not 0-5. Maybe I need to change the color.
Go to white. Start fresh. Start clean.
I might do that. I just
Go to
might.
white.
But yeah, he'll be on campus. There might be some other visitors on campus as well this weekend. So we'll get a list together. Since it's only Monday, we'll start confirming guys that are going to be on campus this week. But talking about Slackman, I think he only has 1 year of eligibility left. So to be able to get at a big-time program, period, he's already on the NFL's radar. But now, if you're able to get to a school like Florida, you're going to be able to scouts are really going to see, you're going to be seen on TV. We'll see what he does. I think he can come in and, even though he came from Pennsylvania, I think he can come in and make a big-time impact. I mean, you never know. I mean, sometimes guys at some of them smaller schools, go to bigger schools and play better than the guys that come from big schools, go to other big schools.
Absolutely, man. And I think what you see with those guys that come from those small schools is the fact that they have a little bit of an edge, a chip on their shoulder to prove that they belong, in big time conferences on big time TV. And you can't forget, man. I mean, a lot of the guys that are playing college football now, doing well, come from smaller schools or even were overlooked out of high school. So you can always look at that. And then he's also a physical grown man build. He's not a young kid you got to develop. He is ready to play right now. He's ready to ball right now. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Rob, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Your name gives me PTSD because I always think about Rob Sale. Plus, he blocked me on Twitter. That man blocked me on Twitter.
Yeah, what did you do to get blocked by him?
Bro, I didn't do anything. I did not do anything.
Did you say something about him?
Probably about the offensive line. I didn't send him out no Coach Sale, bro.
Did you name drop him?
Let me see. I don't think I did, man. I really swear I don't think I did. Let me see what I said for Rob Sale. I didn't say that.
And update, the Jaguars have responded, so
nothing. No results.
The Jaguars have responded with a 12-play, 84-yard touchdown drive. Looking to tie the game. Billy is so smart. He brings in a big-time D-line prospect with no D-line coach. Who says the coach won't be on campus?
I have no comments.
Because why would he bring this guy in with no coach there? Think about it.
But I will say, Billy Napier's defied the odds, man. Some of the things he does, I question.
Yes, Kenny. DJ Lagway is now a 5-star plus prospect on 3. He's a 5.
McCray's a 4-star, right?
You said what?
McCray's a 4-star?
He's a 5-star.
Oh, he's a 5-star? Okay, good.
Yeah, he's a 5, but Lagway is a 5-star plus player now. Because now he's a 5-star on every major recruiting service.
As he should be. Kid's legit.
But they won't let him be the number 1 quarterback for some reason. I don't get it. Because clearly he is. Yeah, he did something. I don't know what he did, but because if maybe this is Rob Sale.
Yo, that would be hilarious. This is Rob Sale's burner.
Is this Rob Sale's burner account?
Rob Sale's burner on YouTube and Twitter. Watching us.
What this is? Because if that's the case, Rob, look, man, look. All we want to know is can we get some linemen? That's all we asking.
Because we just lost Jalen Farmer. He's gone, right? Yeah. So that leaves us with George, Harris. What's the guy we just got last year? Kearney. Who's a few more names?
Masco coming in. Mike Williams.
We still got Richie Leonard. So
Miles Graham is still a 5-star on Rivals.
Miles Graham is him, by the way. We did lose a commit, by the way, but apparently he was pushed out from what I've heard. So also heard something about his effort was lacking a little bit, kind of sluggish, and he wouldn't play a lot on campus. But we'll see. Only time will tell how good the kid will be. Yes.
I think he will. Yes. Just a position along the offensive line.
Just don't put him at tackle. I mean, we can't put him at tackle again, bro.
He may have to be there.
This is why I'm not spending money on the Gators next year. They literally might, dog. They literally might. They might. So, AB, I want to ask you as well, man, because we kind of spoke on this before we got on. So, the smoke is in the air. We talked about it last week. Etienne could be transferring. He could be gone. We have to get another running back. We got to get one more on the roster, I would say. Maybe out of, high school. So, do you have any guys you feel like we'll get added to our class along with the talented Daniels that we have coming in? So this is AB pretty much knows something we don't know. essentially. Essentially.
I'll say this. There are multiple guys at the high school ranks they're going after. You got 4-star Arkansas commit Jaden Ball he's from Georgia.
Oh, listen to me.
Running back commit.
Listen to me. I seen him play against Camden County.
He's listed as an athlete.
That
And
kid, AB, he's nasty. He's from like Columbia High School, or
yeah,
dude, he is unreal. He's gonna be a problem when he gets to college.
They also say he can play linebacker as well.
Yes. He plays everything: linebacker, safety, and going on. What? See, Rob, man, why are you gonna root against ETN, man?
Depends on what school he goes to. Oh, he's from Decatur.
Oh, okay. Who's there? So Arkansas had 2 running backs from Georgia committed, huh?
Georgia has 2, I believe.
Okay. I thought this was the other kid I saw in Camden County. He is a monster. I mean, that kid can play football. He was the only guy on his team. And remember me, this is a Camden County high school football team. Ended up going to the Final Four of the state, you know? So, like, he was running up and down that defense, man. It was crazy.
What the hell did I just watch?
What happened?
They threw a backwards pass to Tyler Boyd. Quarterback got knocked down. Tyler Boyd still threw this pass. It was picked off by Josh Allen. Threw it right there.
Did they score?
No. They didn't score, but they about to.
Stop trying to get cute.
I mean, just buy.
Dog.
I mean, what are we doing?
Fergus, what's happening?
Surprise people. They never stop recruiting him.
Hey, Fragrance, you might be on one, man. You might be on one. That's a guy we.
Low-key kind of look like him, too.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't like no Suge Knight.
He low-key kind of look like him. Yeah,
so let me see if I can find Jared Gibson. What are the chances you say that we land that kid?
Just let it play out.
Oh, I'm gonna let it play out. I got no choice but to. I'm just a fan.
We have no clue.
We know nothing. I will straight up tell y'all, bro, by the way. There's a lot of people on Twitter that act like they know this and that, yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all until I know all these. Watch out. Yeah. I'm not going to lie and tell y'all I know everything. I simply don't, bro. I get on here, I pod, I do my research, and I know what I know. But other than that, I don't know anything. I don't have any insider news outside of the people that I may know that are close to the program. Hibson. That will put us what? Top 4? 3? Top 4 or 3?
Yeah, that should put us there.
Let me see if I can find some film, because of course that's what everybody wants to see.
Come on, get ETN the ball. Let him score this touchdown here. Because I need help. But come on, dang.
Is your fantasy team getting beat?
Yes, they are. And Trevor Lawrence decided to take the ball and score himself.
Can everybody see it? Can you see this, AB?
Yes. So this is Jared Gibson's film right here. And this and
A guy that he could possibly land. Let's see. Explosive out of the hole. Shifty. Look at that. Look at those cuts. Sticking the foot in the ground and getting to work. That's what I like to see out of my running backs. Much like ETN, for sure.
And the crazy thing is,
wow. Yeah, man. J-Mon, you got to let things play out, man, honestly. You got to let it play out because some of these kids can change their mind in the last 5 minutes. Kenny, I'm telling you, bro, I know nothing, man. I know nothing, bro.
he's lying.
Look at this. Look at this. Running through tackles.
I mean, it's just hard to get this guy.
Oh.
And then the IMG Academy has another running back for 2025 that's committed to Alabama. So that backfield is loaded.
Hey, did Richard Young hey Fragrance, I appreciate having you on, man, for sure, man. We'll be on there. Did Alabama redshirt Richard Young?
Yeah, they did.
That kid's gonna be a freaking monster. He looks a lot like ETN. I'm not gonna lie to you. Look at the jump cutting ability. Look at the vision. And powerful.
Good size for his position at the running back position too. So.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Actually, bigger than ETN.
Yeah.
This is
catching out of the backfield. This is what I love to see.
He's about 5'11", 205 pounds, so good size.
That's an SEC back.
And they did play Pine Forest High School earlier this year, and yeah. Oh
my gosh! Oh my goodness! This kid's nice.
Back there, good block. He got pretty good speed.
Yeah, looks like he's about a 4'6" guy, 4'5" guy.
Senior year pendant. So yeah, he'll have that film posted soon. So if Florida's still working that one, so if they're able to flip him, then you add him with Kanan Daniels, and you have a deadly duo in the backfield.
Yeah, and you'll have Cam Carroll who's come off an injury. Trayon Webb is a guy I am super high on. Big things, I believe, is going to come for Trayon.
And speaking of Daniels, though, shout out to him. MVP of the state championship game in Mississippi for his team, West Point High School, the West Point Green Wave, I believe. Mm-hmm. 28 carries, 253 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Dude, that's insane.
On his way to MVP, winning state. So congratulations to him and his entire team. Great. I watched a lot of their games. By far the best player on that team. Best player. They got some good players though. That team has some really good players. So I'm pretty sure I know for a fact they got multiple Division I guys on that team. But and Kanan Daniels also watch him in the All-American Bowl later in January in San Antonio in the Alamo Dome. He'll be playing in that game.
Yeah, we gonna see what he's made of, man. I tend to like those Alabama, Mississippi running backs. They are tough. And we got some Kanan film on while we kind of discuss stuff. If y'all want to watch what this kid can do with the ball in his hands. Absolute playmaker.
Yeah,
Who are some guys that you've seen go in the portal? AB that you would want on our campus, like tomorrow.
That have gone in the portal. Obviously Joey Slightman is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that speed. Like for a guy his size, he's got really good speed. But obviously Joey Slatman is being one. I'm gonna name an underrated guy. And some people don't think he's that good of a player because of the school he's gonna come from. Cyrus Allen, wide receiver transfer from Louisiana Tech. Dude can ball. Dude can ball. So I would watch for him as well.
What about Fleming?
I like Fleming, but I'm a little bit mixed on him because you are a 5-star recruit, one of the top 5 players in the country coming out of high school. And your career at Ohio State didn't amount to much, really. And then
Last time we got a dude from Ohio State.
And then Marvin Harrison Jr. got there and was immediately better than you.
Yeah, I think that just comes from development. You know, some guys come out of high school, may not have the stars, have all the upside, but are just, developed, Yeah, I agree, Rob. Like, getting some of these guys in, you just know some guys are going to transfer. Like, it's just, yeah, we're doing the O-line for sure. For sure.
Can address any O-lineman in the portal.
I want the offensive lineman that we spoke about. Richard Gers, is that his little brother? The Pierre guy? Bro, are you serious, bro? Why not, though? Why not? What's the reasoning?
If the only school that'll take you is UCF, that should tell you everything you need to know.
But what does that tell you, though?
There's a reason he kept dropping in the rankings.
I don't know, man. We need anybody we can get right now. I mean, we've been bullied by everybody.
I get it, but again, you can't just take guys just to take them. That's what got us in trouble under the last regime.
Are we getting Seton or no?
Right now, if he's committing on the 7th, I don't know if we are.
I don't think we would be that. I mean, the timing just unless it's something we don't know. I mean, I don't see us. Oh my God, if y'all watching Daniels, but yeah, man. I don't see us getting them unless something happens that's very unexpected. Somebody makes a call, and also the Jeremiah Smith stuff, man. I'm tired of that because we're not getting that kid. We're not getting Jeremiah Smith. We're not getting that man.
You sure?
AB, cross your heart. Are we? You tell me we're getting him?
To be determined.
He's not coming. Bro. He's coming to Gainesville for Hooters and Tinker.
Bro, who's going to Hooters for the food?
What you talking about, bro? Hooters is fire.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say it right now. I'm putting everybody on Front Street, including you. Ain't nobody going no damn Hooters for the food.
I am. I don't know about you.
You a lie and a half.
I put on everything. I go to Hooters for food. I go there to eat wings and drink strawberry lemonade.
I'd be glad somebody ain't slapped the hair off your head and the beard off your face.
We don't went to Hooters together.
Please, I don't hear that. But
yo, that's tough. Scared me to make. Yeah.
Kenny, they will. The offensive line will get addressed.
But at what point? No, all right.
That's getting addressed, people.
Napier's keeping Rob Sale. You know who he gonna fire?
There are certain parts. Who says he's getting fired? He might go off field.
No, I said who's gonna fire. If there's a scapegoat, Napier, this guy.
Oh shoot, that's wrong.
He has scapegoats, bro. This is what I've learned about him. Matthew. We
yes,
are.
we
Yeah.
are. That I can tell you right now. We're getting an offense coordinator, and he's going to be able to call his own plays.
Which
Like
could mean
that is one thing that definitely needed to be addressed. And I can tell you, from what I heard, that was one of the points of emphasis. Actually, way before the season even ended. Like this was like what 4 or 5 weeks before the season ended is when I heard this. So yeah, he'll be hiring an offensive coordinator, and that offensive coordinator will be calling his own plays.
which could mean we can have a completely different style of offense.
Yeah, and I think we're close to having that hire happen pretty soon.
Hey, he might know who the D-line coach is.
He does know who his D-line coach is and the DB coach, or else we wouldn't be hosting any official visitors. Be patient, young grasshoppers. The news is coming. The news is coming this week. Any portal names to keep an eye on. We mentioned Joey Slackman,
Oh.
the defensive lineman. Cyrus Allen is a name I'm keeping an eye on. That's the name I'm keeping an eye on right now. Because I actually really like his game. They're going to be very, very aggressive in the portal this time. They're not. What happened last year, that's not going to happen. They're going to be
we can't
this time.
We can't afford to.
Yeah, they're going to be very aggressive. Maybe we really know why Jerry go. He just don't want to say it because his girlfriend might. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you see the vision, J. Mike. You see.
No, man. I don't know what you're talking about at all, bro.
Matthew, this is not happening. There ain't no way this is happening. This ain't happening. He's been with Kalen DeBoer since Kalen DeBoer started coaching. Only way he leaves Washington is for a head coaching job.
Hey.
Which I believe he will get very soon.
How long do you think Napier's known who his defensive line coach is going to be? Because I feel like, Willie Corn.
Hey, keep that name on y'all minds. I'm gonna say that right there.
Yeah, Willie Corn's a guy I've been here, like we said earlier. That's a guy we've been hearing a lot about, possibly being in Gainesville, and that would be a change, schematically, for sure.
All right, I'm standing on business tonight. Yes, Jose. Yes, thank you, God. He hired an OC. Yes, yes.
Let's see how this OC. That's a good name. I don't think he's coming.
Hell, this is happening.
I don't think he's coming to Florida.
That's not happening. That's not happening. I'm telling you that. I'm gonna just say this. Don't be surprised if he end up at Bama.
Because him and Bond were close, right?
If he entered the portal, it's either Bama or LSU.
Please go to freaking Bama. Stewart. There's a lot of guys in the portal, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, there's so many dudes that have entered that you just forgot about. Ohio State has had, I believe, the most. Yo, that's crazy.
Evan Stewart, if he enters that portal, it's either going to be Bama or LSU. One of them two schools. Don't think it's him. That name's been floating around, but I don't think it's him. What are we doing with that 1.5? It's gonna help. It's gonna help with NIL. It's gonna help with recruiting, of course. J Money, I hate to say it. No way in hell this is happening either. Don't be surprised if he ends up at Georgia.
Who, Walter Nolan?
Don't be surprised if he ends up at Georgia.
That would piss me off.
Money gonna talk. That's all I'm gonna say.
That would piss me off. But
talk.
Hey, how about I want to talk about is Langston from LSU.
Nope. Been there 3 years and didn't see a single snap.
I mean, Kerwin Bell?
No, not happening. Yes, we did see that.
He didn't get paid nothing until how long was it? 2 years?
2 years. So clearly, like, They went there to play football. Like they really liked it there.
And
Hey,
this is why.
You have other current players that came out saying, like, no, like we really like it here. Like this genuinely great people. We love it.
But this is why if you recruit and these coaches are selling you dreams and hopes, and they even give you a little bit of money here and there, give your mom, your dad this and that, make sure it's not just fluff, because they could literally be lying to you about what they're going to do for you for the next 3 to 4 years, and nothing solidified. And I would tell my son this, like, make sure you ask questions in depth. Don't just take everything that they say for Bible. Actually ask questions, be knowledgeable, be aware of the coaching staff. Ask, certain guys that are positional coaches, hey, what are your intentions? Are you going to look to stay here long term? Are you going to leave after a year? There are so many things that these kids have to ask these coaches, because they will sell you dreams. That's the whole point of it, So, yeah, man.
Again, now Kirby got something to say about it, and he gonna have something to say about it.
Kirby. Oh, Kirby, man. I know he's pissed. Dang, Rob, you gotta let that hate go, man.
Say this: if he enters Georgia's school to watch, there's another school to watch.
Who, for ETN?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he Ohio State.
Dang.
Which I would much rather him go to Ohio State.
Georgia fans want him bad.
We'll see if he enters, but
it's tough to tell, man. But I feel like he's going to enter.
I mean, he's 50, so we're still here 50-50, but
45-55.
I was starting to lean towards maybe he does enter. If he does, all the best to you.
Yeah.
Just got some up our sleeve.
Yeah, and one player does not
it does not make well
unless you're for the state.
It does. In one case it does.
Unless you're for the state, one player does make your program. But I don't believe that one player makes your program. Overall, all in all, he's coming back, bro. I feel like he's gonna come back.
If it depends, part of me thinks it depends on what ETN does, because I think if ETN comes back, Johnson could go pro. If not, he'd come back. If he goes to Georgia, what does that do for Bowman? Bowman's at UCF now.
DeMarcus Bowman?
Yeah, he's at UCF.
Oh, I ain't heard that name in a while.
Players, how many players have been there so far? I believe
Russ? Here, give me a list of names. Hold on.
Entered.
Caleb, Max Douglas,
Max Brown. Yeah.
We said C-Mac.
Yeah, Chris McClellan, he entered today. Keenan Landry, who I interviewed. I did a Q&A with him, so shout out to him.
Jalen Farmer, yep.
Yeah, he entered. Jordan Herman,
yeah, he entered before the season ended, right?
Yeah, him and Jadarius Perkins.
Yeah, we got to count Perkins.
Yeah, so we count him.
Jonathan Odom,
yeah, he entered the portal.
That's about 9 so far.
I count 11.
Kamari
was, yeah.
Kamari, Max, Douglas, McClellan, Landry, Farmer, Perkins, Herman, Odom. I think. Any offensive linemen outside of Herman?
Farmer.
Yeah, we got Farmer. That's 9 so far.
Did you write down Keenan Landry?
Yeah.
He hasn't entered.
Not yet. Oh, well, they were saying that kid that we got last year. Can't think of his name right now. The lineman, number 9, Will Norman. Will Norman.
Offensive and defensive line. Will Norman. No, he's back. He's back.
Yeah, Will Norman is back. So let's not speak on that. And thankfully, he can get a lot of PT next year for sure.
Oh, this makes sense. Okay, he meant he meant Chauncey. No, he's staying with like Florida's not recruiting him.
Yeah.
That's the way he did Florida when he put out. He burned that bridge.
John Odom.
So how many names have you written down so far?
We got Kamari, Max, Douglas, Seven, Landry, Farmer, Perkins, Herman, and Odom. That's 9.
7.
Yeah.
He hasn't entered yet.
Chris McClellan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can't be saying 7 and they both were number 7. Come on, man. I think we can't. Yeah, he's no. Yeah, they updated it because he was originally supposed to visit Vanderbilt, but
that's another wide receiver.
Yeah,
Vandy's wide receiver. My God.
Yeah, I would take him too. He was originally Cyrus Allen is the wide receiver from Louisiana Tech that I was just talking about, who I love. He was originally supposed to visit Vanderbilt with the quarterback Hank Bachmeier, who also entered the portal. And if you remember Hank Bachmeier, this is the quarterback that started his career at Boise State as a true freshman and went to Tallahassee and beat Florida State.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. Name
one.
I remember
He's supposed to visit Vanderbilt with Bachmeier, but he's no longer visiting. He's actually going to be on campus this weekend with Florida at Florida. So we'll see. I hope we get him.
Yeah.
They're not recruiting him.
They are.
See, it's natural recruiting attrition. Basically, hey, you gotta let go of some guys to make room for the current class in the portal.
Oh, I forgot about the linebacker, bro. Not linebacker, but the tight end that we had with the weird name.
Yeah, Savai'nea.
Yeah. And Bowman.
You wrote him down, didn't you?
No, I didn't write Bowman down. That's 11.
He's 50-50. He's 50-50.
ETN.
Now, of these names, this question is going to coincide with this comment. Why do we need a receiver? Because Frazier's and Burke very well could enter the portal. Ethan Pouncey, I think, is going to enter the portal as well.
Burke's a guy that I feel like should. I mean, he's shown flashes here and there, but it just hasn't worked out at UF. I feel like he should have more playing time, honestly, but
it's up here though too.
Yeah.
But see, that coincides with this question. Yeah, we do need an O-line, but you're losing Ricky Pearsall. I just mentioned Jaquavion Frazier and Marcus Burke entered the portal. Ty Bowman was another receiver that entered the portal. So that could potentially be 4 receivers off your current roster that you're losing. You got to replace those guys. Yeah, you got freshmen coming in, but you don't want to have to depend on freshmen.
I'm going to tell you right now, AB, if you look at the teams that are the top teams in the country, what seems to be the most important position when it comes to the transfer portal?
I would know for high school it's the trenches, but for portal, might be the same position.
But wide receiver though.
But also, wide receivers. Receivers number 2 for me.
That's got to be number 2, bro. Keon Coleman.
Yeah.
Johnny Wilson.
But did Keon Coleman really have a year? He did.
No, he did not. Fraud. But anyways, Burton, Xavier Worthy. You know, you have all these guys that are on these top programs.
Yeah, not just him. Adonai Mitchell. Also,
yeah, 80 Mitchell. Correct. 80 Mitchell.
Him as well.
Dang,
so you think about that.
What's kid's name from Georgia? The other wide receiver.
Dominic.
Who?
Dominic Love, who transferred from Missouri.
Him and the other one, the weird little name.
Ladd McConkey was a recruit.
No, not Ladd. The other kid. Was he a recruit?
Yeah, he was a recruit. Roseman Jackson.
No, not him. Ra Thomas.
Yeah, Ra Thomas, yeah. The Mississippi State. I mean, just look at it.
Correct. And then Florida, when we had our most explosive offense, Van Jefferson, Trevon Grimes.
Yep.
You know, so you gotta get some out of the portal, man.
Yeah.
Some transfer wide receivers.
This is also Rob is right about this too, because and we're gonna discuss more about the portal tomorrow nationwide on in this episode. So tune into that because it started with a bang this morning. Jerry I texted Jerry and Marcus this morning before entering the portal. Jerry dropped his coffee and burned himself. I think he did.
Dylan Gabriel.
That's sick. That's sick, man. How many different schools UCF, Oklahoma, and now you're going to. I think I have an idea where he's going, but I'm not going to say it. That coach will be fired midway into the season. Mizell, Gene Wilson, yeah, you're right. Yeah, those three are going to step up big time next year. So you're going to have them, but the freshman class that you bring in. Also, if you add a certain wide receiver to the 2024 class,
we're not getting
on the field.
We're not getting him.
If we get him, you better believe he's getting on the field. And not only is he getting on the field, though, I wouldn't be surprised if he started. That kid is that good.
Yeah, he's him. Upgrade quarterback from Graham Mertz.
What do we need to upgrade for? I mean, nearly 3,000 yards passing, 20 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
I will say this. If the offense changes to a spread type, know that we're going to see more interceptions from Graham Mertz.
Are we?
Yeah. He's going to have more than 3 interceptions next year.
I mean, if he does, that's to be expected. I mean, because you have to take some risks.
Yeah, you do. It's a spread. You got to throw it on the field. You got to take risks.
They'll be more improved though. They'll be able to play through that.
Yeah, and I think let me see.
Of course, they brought back all their players. Plus, got players out of transfer portal because they didn't want. Yeah, because you don't want to just rely on freshmen. If you do that, we basically had to do it this year.
Florida,
and you saw what happened. Now those freshmen performed well, but they're freshmen. They're young. They're going against schools like Florida State who have 27-year-olds on their team. You
essentially got a guy like Keon Coleman and Johnny Wilson, even though they didn't really do too much, but going against like a guy like Castell who's fresh.
If they already used their one-time transfer, that's true. But if not, if they haven't used that yet, then they can transfer in conference and not have to sit.
Hey, Reek Gilbert to the swamp. That was a fun time, man. That was a fun time. But I hope he's good. Anyways.
Oh, man. Seriously. Yeah, Jackson Arnold is really because he could follow Jeff Lebby to Mississippi State. Because Jeff Lebby is the head coach there now. Could follow him there.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's true, Rob, but here's the thing. He wasn't the issue. He clearly was not the issue. That's really the point we're making. He wasn't.
I think the top 5.
You did say that, Jerry.
I'll admit I was wrong about Graham Mertz. I'll admit I said he was going to throw 11 interceptions. I think I said. And
I said 7. He threw less than that.
Yeah, I think I had 23 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. I mean, not 7, but 11 interceptions. I believe is something like that I predicted.
Yeah, that team is about to be gone.
Yeah, and I think FSU, they're gonna probably have, not probably. They're gonna have a down year compared to what they had this year. Probably losing like 3 games. 3, 4.
Who's a player of the caliber of Jordan Travis?
That's monumental.
That is, and that just his leadership, just watching him grow not only as a player but as a person since he got to Florida State. I mean. Even though he played for that school, that crybaby school.
It's a respectable young man.
He is, and I'm rooting for that kid to succeed at the next
Yeah,
level. Really am.
for sure.
He earned my respect. He earned my respect 2 years ago, if you ask me.
Bro, when he came into the swamp and almost upset, or not upset, because we were 4, 5, and 6, but when he came to the swamp and almost beat us, I was like, okay, kid's nice. And he fought. Is that? So AB, if you had to say who we're hiring, just put the names out there. OC.
Gut feeling, Willie Corn.
Okay. And DB's coach,
Will Harris.
Will Harris. Okay. And nutritionist.
How the hell am I supposed to be the nutritionist?
And nutritionist, bro, we about to get a recipe from Popeyes. Talking about.
Hey man, hey. I want that recipe from Popeyes.
One issue that I do have is the fact that we didn't get rid of a certain person in charge of strength and conditioning, but
I mean, I get why people are. I get it, but sometimes you just need to be better as a team too, overall.
yeah, that is true. That is true. But we got to make some upgrades, and I think everybody was panicking about Brandon Spikes possibly leaving. I think that tweet was more so about him getting done with like the graduate classes.
Yeah, I think he's still gonna be on the staff. I mean, there's no way they ain't gonna. He would have to like take a big time coaching job to leave Florida. That man is Florida through and through. He loved Gainesville. He loved being at that school.
Matthew, you got that right. He sure did. Mertz had a heck of a season. I have no complaints about Graham Mertz, bro.
Yeah, it did. Oh, yes, it did.
They've had some transfers.
By the way, it broke another team too. Did you see the video of the Michigan players when they found out Bama was going to be the school?
Oh, they were sick.
They were pissed.
They were sick.
They were
Yo,
pissed.
what's 28 to 28?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Hey,
Believe he will.
look, this is what I said about Billy Napier. When you look at it, unlike the past 2-3 coaches that we've had, Billy Napier has started out atrociously as far as on-field play and on-field results. The last few coaches we've had have gotten fired after year 3, right? I think that Napier has the opportunity to put himself in a position to build on something. Say he goes 8-4 next year with that tough schedule. We got to bring him back because that's improvement. Depending on how we lose and whatnot, but that's improvement. If he has a top 5 class again next year, you bring him back because that's improvement. The fact that he is definitely hiring a new OC, that's a sign that he's going to make changes. Now, if the offensive line is still horrible and horrendous and you still have the same guy there after next year, that would be a cause for concern. But other than that, Napier is pretty much the standard is low right now. So he can only go up from here, in my opinion. Unless he goes 3-9 or 4-8.
Yeah, he about it if that happens.
He gone. But if he goes 7-5, 8-4, heck, 9-3, he's gonna be back. He will be back.
Trevor Lawrence is not happy and he is down.
No, what?
And he just slammed his helmet to the ground too. Ooh!
Did he get hit hard? What happened?
That's ankle got stepped on, then he got rolled backwards.
That's brutal.
For that,
my brother, thank you, man. It's just the reality of it all.
if they get DJU,
no, DJU, he's solid. He's solid.
not for
No,
me.
I'm not. Florida State's not going 13-0 next year, man. They're simply not going 13-0. And I think Clemson's going to be better next year. You know, it's going to be different. It's going to be different. They had a tremendous season. Losing a guy like Jared Verse is huge. Jordan Travis and Jared Verse. So, yeah. I would like to beat him.
DB coach, if it's Will Harris, I love it. I love it.
So speak a little bit about Will Harris's background because I'm not too sure.
Well, he really kind of broke out when he was the DB coach at Washington, at the University of Washington. When he was there, he coached guys like Trent McDuffie, who was the first round pick of the Chiefs.
Buda Baker was there, wasn't he?
You said what?
Did he coach Buda Baker?
I think Buda Baker was there. Byron Murphy was there. He had an All-American every year he was there from that secondary. He had an All-American every single year. So him as the DB's coach, I would love it. And then I think he was the defensive coordinator at Georgia Southern. I want to say a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. And he turned them into one of the top defenses in the country. And then he was hired this past season, I believe, by the Los Angeles Rams to be their assistant defensive backs coach. So he's helping coach guys like Derwin James, guys like Asante Samuel Jr., who are great players. It's just the head coach for the Chargers sucks. He sucks. And bring down the morale of that team. But he's a really, really good coach. He's a well-respected coach. And like I said, if that's the guy, you better believe these DBs, corners, safeties, they gonna love that hire.
Yeah, that would be great, man, for us. And
they already know he's the guy. Because why else would he be following these guys?
Yeah. I honestly, man, I just want violence and tackling. Not just shoestring. I want these guys at safety to hit you. That's what we need.
Marshall could go to the NFL or retire. He wanted to. Kimber, I don't think he'll be. It's about Marshall. Against Florida State, he did play his best game of the season. He had Keon Coleman in Alcatraz.
Because he plays his best whenever he's going against guys that he wants to play against. Like it's frustrating. It's really frustrating.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
When you have a guy of that caliber who they're saying is a potential first-round pick. By the way, I got a hot take on that tomorrow on the show that y'all gonna want to hear.
What about Keon Coleman?
Yeah, I got a hot take about that. But I'm gonna say this. Oh,
Trevor's out?
Yeah. What? And he missed the field goal. So still tied at 28 with 4:59 left in this game. Cincinnati's gonna get the ball back. They got a chance to win the game.
Oh my, bro, Trevor, bro, his foot, dog. Sheesh, I didn't see that.
And we're gonna have to do a wellness check on Marcus. We're gonna have to do a wellness check on him. Because I mean, you close to Jacksonville, Jerry. You might need to
I'm gonna have to drive down there, that boy. Make sure he's straight.
Drive down to the local jail. Make sure he ain't already in there.
He really missed that field goal, bro.
Yeah, he did. But with Marshall, like I said, he had Keon Coleman in Alcatraz. He had him in hell all night. So you see the talent that you see he's capable. Oh, they're helping him in the locker room. He ain't hardly putting no weight on his foot.
Seriously?
Trevor, I know that feeling.
Man, my well wishes to Trevor, bro. What?
I will tell you right now, as a person that has experienced a high ankle sprain, it is the worst. It is some of the worst pain I've ever been in.
Didn't he have a high ankle sprain last year?
I think he did. It was either that or it was a foot injury. It was one of the two.
Some type of foot injury.
But high ankle sprain, I'm telling y'all right now, they ain't nothing to play with. From personal experience, y'all, it took me 5.5 months to recover. To fully recover, it took me 5.5 months. I couldn't run after 2 months. I could walk, but I could not run. It took me 5.5 months to fully recover. I couldn't hoop, none of that. It depends. It depends on what you do. Jerry, I think Florida's trying to get younger coaches than this past year because, yeah, they're gonna be hungry. They can relate to recruits. Like that. That's what you want.
Yeah, that is really the key, man. Because these kids nowadays are different. You know
Look at him going off, running.
who?
Oh, man, I didn't know he had wheels like that.
Who are you talking about?
Jake Brown and the quarterback,
Jake Browning. Speaking of Washington, isn't he a Washington guy?
Washington guy. Went undrafted, worked his butt off, made the roster, and now he's got to play this year. But hey, I mean, you see, he's still got some skills there. He's got over 300 yards passing tonight.
Yo, y'all, this game is amazing. I don't know if y'all are watching the Jacksonville Jaguars, but this is a good game.
Oh my God, J Money is right. Look at this guy. J Money is
Yo,
right.
this man is running around these boys. I'm late.
J Money,
Yo, Marcus is gonna. No, let me tell you something, bro. Marcus was trolling me, man. That man was trolling me. Him and a few other Jordan fans.
False start.
I mean, Jacksonville fans, huh?
How did the quarterback get called for a false start?
Yeah, this makes sense. The
But
fix is in.
Marcus trolling folks, and is he still in the crowd? Marcus is at this game. I know he's pissed right now.
Dang, bro.
Maybe I had one, two, it took me a year. See, that's what high ankle sprains can be. It could be a week. It could be 5.5 months. It could be a year. It really depends on how bad it is. See, mine, I turned it all the way over on one side, slipped on the condensation on the court, slipped a little bit, and it turned all the way over on the other side.
AB, so what?
Only turned on both sides.
Dog, that's brutal.
And you know it's bad when you go to urgent care and the doctor there tells you would have been better off breaking your ankle.
Your foot, yeah, them ligaments are damaged. You were looking like
it's the size of a baseball.
You looking like Saquon Barkley?
Pretty much like it was the size of a baseball. I was sitting like, you know what? This man might have been right because this is pain. At that point, I'm sitting there like, yeah, I wish I did break my ankle because recovery time would have been a lot faster. You know, you think our safety? I'm gonna be honest. No. Now that he's gonna know who the DB coach is, I don't believe he will.
Look at the followers.
And that's what he followed.
Look at the follows. That's what I usually follow to kind of get an idea of what's happening. But who knows, man? I mean, if the right amount of money is thrown, but Xavier literally said, I'm locked in pretty much. Like I'm not going anywhere, you know. So I don't know.
Yeah, but he still may take a visit to Texas.
Yeah.
But I'm not concerned. Josh Allen again is a freaking menace. The only Josh Allen I can trust on the football field.
Dog.
Trust that Josh Allen in Buffalo.
Oh, AB. Calling him a fraud.
Now, was it an agenda or was I right?
Hey, I mean, it was both.
Jerry, worst feeling ever. Yeah. From experience, yes. But
knock on wood.
Defensive line coach, I would say, is a little bit harder to read because that could also be an NFL guy. Or maybe he's still coaching in the postseason in college. I mean, you never know. What about Williams to Ohio State? Ohio State's faded. Ohio State's faded in that recruitment. The one school with Williams, even though he's still committed to Florida, the one school you got to worry about now is actually Auburn. Yeah.
Auburn been in their bag though, man. Auburn is.
I got and remember, I have history with Hugh Freeze. It looks like I got to make a trip to Auburn.
They have been in their bag.
Jerry, you missed what I said.
Why would you make a trip to Auburn though?
Me and Hugh Freeze have history. Remember?
What do y'all have history about? I forgot.
Remember when he blocked me?
Oh man, it's a part of the game.
Because of the stuff that was going on in Ole Miss, and I called him out on it.
Oh yeah. Well, I got blocked by Ed O. You know, so it's part of the game, man.
That's what you call this man, Freak Man Orgeron, on Twitter.
Dude, I'm nice on Twitter, man. Only people I mess with on Twitter are FSU fans.
Jerry is not nice on Twitter. I'm telling y'all that now. He lying.
Bro, I don't think that's FSU fans.
Evan McPherson, you owe me one because you missed the 57-yard field goal attempt earlier. Even though I'm going to end up losing my fantasy match.
Bro, look at these quarterbacks that are hurt, man. That shit's tough. Aaron Rodgers is coming back, though, I believe.
McPherson hit the field goal.
Gator made.
4 yards. Gator made. But also, basketball real quick. Let's talk about that a little bit. We have an update on Micah Hanlogton. So he's still recovering from that ankle injury. He's much improved. And they played Merrimack College tomorrow. I don't know who the hell they are, where they're even located.
They played them in Tampa, right? Or not Tampa, but Lakeland.
Is it Lakeland?
I think they're gonna play them in Lakeland.
Okay, so he's improved. The ankle injury is improving, but if I had to guess, I would say he sits out tomorrow, but he should be back this weekend against Richmond. He should be back.
Yeah, that would be ideal, man, because we've definitely missed him in his effort down low.
His presence in the post as a rounder, a rim protector, and a scorer.
And a passer.
Yeah, and a passer. Like, we've missed that.
Yeah, so.
You guys feel better about some of the changes to work? Yeah, I do. I do. Y'all are going to love the changes that happen. I'll tell you that now.
At this point, man, like, you got to look at it, look at it this way. We went 5-7 last year. Change is good. Change is very good. I think it can rejuvenate, not keep us just stuck in the same place. So, change is great, man. If you have a new offensive coordinator, that changes up the offense a little bit. Napier will have an opportunity to kind of be hands-off and be able to see some things from a different perspective.
Be more of a CEO.
Be more of a CEO. And then we'll really get a chance to say, hey, is Napier just really bad at time management, or was it just because he was had his hands into everything, So, I think that's going to be telling a lot.
Yeah, so him being more of a CEO, that's what we need. That's really what we need. Mm-hmm. Now, that doesn't mean you can't be involved in the game plan because you are the head coach. You kind of have to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it's time to coach during the game, even during practice, if you just let your coaches coach, you good.
Yep.
Like, that's all you need.
And if he wants to, he can spend time with the quarterbacks,
Well, he's basically Ryan O'Hara is the quarterback's coach, but Napier is coaching them as well. So that's the one position you have to spend time with.
Yeah.
And having a guy like DJ Lagway come in, being able to coach him, being hands-on with a player like that, is going to help him in his development. Like, quarterback development is not a problem under Napier.
Plus DJ is a student of the game. I mean, when we talk to him, man, you could just tell that he just absolutely loves the grind. He loves working hard. He loves being a leader. He loves reading the playbook. I mean, he loves everything about being a quarterback and the leader of men, So Napier got him a good one in Lagway. He's going to be special.
Yeah, he seems like a true professional.
Yes, he is.
He carries himself like a professional.
Yep.
And football IQ is through
the roof.
As a player, you've seen the clear improvement from his junior year to his senior year with what he did. Now, they ran into a DeSoto team that's the number 3 team in the country overall. Mm. They stuck for a half. They did. But DeSoto showed why. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they showed why. That's all I'm saying. Showed why they one of the top-ranked teams in the country. But being able to learn under Graham Mertz, that's the thing that's going to really help. He fumbled the ball. Dude from Cincinnati tried to pick it up and still couldn't pick it up, and Jacksonville got it. C.J. Beathard is now in the game for Jacksonville.
Oh, my God.
And he the one that actually fumbled the ball.
He did?
Yeah. Jerry. I would have said
Yo.
Yo.
I would say, well, yeah. I mean, he's a leader of men for sure.
Right-handed Tebow. Hey, that running ability, he put that running ability on display.
This
That
man fumbled the ball like that for real, bro. That's crazy.
Like that first play of the game against DeSoto after DeSoto scored, kicked the field goal. That first play of that drive for Willis, he put that running ability on display. Got down the sideline and didn't nobody catch him.
Yeah, and the thing about Lag is like his top end speed is crazy. Like he may not look like he's running that fast until he's like right there and it's like, oh, okay, he's moving. Kind of like Cam Newton. Cam Newton, you're like, oh, he's fast, but like he's moving that fast.
And you really saw how fast Cam Newton was. Remember that run against LSU where
oh my god,
just ran away? That's what you saw.
His legs just.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Kenny is hilarious. Can't lie, bro.
Now, question about DJ. Because you're going to be bringing in new offensive coordinator. Do you design packages for him? Because I feel like, yeah, Graham Mertz he's the guy. Like, let's nip that shit in the bud now. He's the guy. But I honestly feel like you have to. I feel like you should give DJ packages. The kind of, give a change of pace.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
The offense is kind of starting to get a little stagnant. Okay, you bring them in to kind of get the offense going.
You put DJ out there.
Remember in 2006 where sometimes the offense get a little bit stagnant. We bring Tebow in, get a little bit of a spark, and then when Chris Lee comes back in, okay, now he's back throwing dots. The offense is back flowing again.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think why not? But I will say, man, I think DJ, he get out there. Just you remember how Anthony Richardson did, man? I mean, he came out every time he came out there, he was scoring. It was like
the only difference is everybody and their mama knew he should have been the guy who first got out there.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna do that with DJ when it comes to him and Mertz. We ain't gonna be doing that.
That's gonna be just a great quarterback room. He is. He absolutely is. This is a guy that you see dropping back to pass. He jumps in the air and throws it 40 yards.
I ain't comparing nobody to that man.
Well, yeah, but
they did lose last night.
Would you say he's more like a Caleb Williams? Like his ability. Well, I know you don't like Caleb like that, right?
Yeah, he ain't turning the ball over like that.
Yeah, but just the athleticism, the ability to improvise.
I would say more. Throw a curveball at you. Cam Ward.
Yeah.
I was Cam Ward, who, by the way, entered the portal.
That dog, I just don't get it.
Yes, he would probably play a lot next year. See, I agree with this, Kenny. I agree. I think he will, and I think he should. I mean, you want to get him some reps out there because he's going to be the guy after Mertz leaves. So for him to already have some experience, to already be out there, he's going to be ready to play the moment they're going to be too big for him. I don't believe he's going to piss down his leg. But he'll have some experience. He'll be able to go out there and just be able to play free. So that's what I love about having him come on campus and having Mertz come back. Because if Mertz doesn't come back, now you got to look for a quarterback in the portal, even though if he didn't come back, you do have some options out there.
Yeah, you sure do have a lot of options.
You would have had a lot of options out there.
Yeah.
But I agree. I think he should play for momentum and, like you said, get reps. He's going to need those reps. And don't worry, people, you won't be clamoring for him to take the starting job like you were for Anthony Richardson when it came to
Hey, it gets spooky in Gator Nation, man. You know, some people got them agendas. People on Twitter got them agendas.
Like your agenda?
Look, all I said was Kamari Wilson was better than Miguel Mitchell. That's all I said.
You also said Treon for Heisman.
It was 10 years ago, man. It's 10 years. You're not going to live it down.
Some stains don't go away.
You said Emory's going to put up 40 touchdowns, though. See? That just proves you have a narrative, man. He's
for his career.
40 interceptions.
I don't know if he got that many, but he got some. Jacksonville driving down the field right now. 58.
They sure are.
You tell me CJ Beathard going to lead them to a game-winning field goal?
They might score a touchdown.
It'd be real funny if he throws an interception. I'm telling you right now. Marcus right now is on eggshells right now. Like he is on eggshells right now.
Dude, this game is great. Y'all need to be watching this game. This is an amazing game.
It is. We'll be on here until this game ends, unless it goes to overtime. But yeah. This has been a great game so far. But do you have any final thoughts before?
No final thoughts from me, man, except for just y'all sit tight. We're gonna see what happens. We got a long way to go with this poor stuff. We got 16 days before signing day, so we're gonna see what we can pull out of the hat, man. Y'all might be surprised with some of these guys we end up getting.
Yeah, for me, as I said last week, you identify players in the portal you want, go get them.
Yep.
Don't wait for nothing. Don't set up visits. Go get them on campus and get them in the system right now.
Right now, absolutely.
They don't have no timeouts, and he just got sacked.
No, really?
Cincinnati, what are you doing taking the time? What for? They would have had to rush everybody on the field.
Boys took a timeout. Them boys took a timeout. Oh my gosh.
Yo,
it's going to overtime officially.
I'm glad you came on to keep us posted.
Kenny, always, man. Thank you for being on, dog. We always love talking ball, chopping it up.
Yeah. Man, thank you for being on, because I mean we love doing this, and to keep y'all posted on here. I'm gonna tell you right now, if Brandon McManus missed his field goal,
he's gonna hit it.
Oh, did they call another timeout? Oh no, they didn't. They just put 30 seconds on the game clock. Maybe they're trying to ice the kicker. Hey man, look, I get it, but Jacksonville had no time. I think they had to rush everybody on there. You might have missed the kick, trying to rush everybody on.
He's not gonna miss this kick from this close.
He missed it. I'm just playing. No, he got it.
Yeah, he's gonna hit that jump. He hit that jump.
So now it's 26 seconds left. The Bengals have one timeout. Can Jake Browning do it? That is so we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see. If they go to overtime, we pretty much gonna end it right there.
Yeah.
We can't stay on that long. But Marcus, we praying for you because we know you at this game.
Be safe.
Life right now.
I was having the time of his life right now.
Well, you having the time of his life, all right.
Oh gosh, that man's heart is.
This man gonna be sick on the own. Make sure y'all tune in to Indisputable Evidence tomorrow night. We will be doing a show on that. And oh, by the way, the big games that we picked the last episode. Guess who went 2-0 in those two big games, and who went 0-2?
Did I go 0-2?
Yes, you did.
I picked Georgia.
You picked Oregon, and you picked Georgia.
Dang, that's tough.
Told you Washington was gonna get them boys. Told you.
No, Washington is way too physical. They were way too physical. I didn't expect that.
I don't know why you didn't. They are a physical team.
I didn't think they were going to be as physical.
And I told you Saban was going to get Kirby, going to put Kirby back at the kids' table.
Kirby, it's something with Kirby, man. He cannot get over that hump. Like his whole demeanor changes when he's coaching against Saban. And the only reason they beat them in 2021 was because of the ACL tears. That is the only reason.
And by the way, J Money did too. Trevor out my Jacks will lose. Oh no. Man. I'm gonna say this, y'all. The football gods were so favorable to the Florida Gators this weekend
Oh yeah,
because not only did Bama beat Georgia and knock them the hell out the playoffs,
man,
you know how sad you got to be to go 13-0 undefeated, win the ACC, and still get left out the playoffs.
hey man, that was tough. But you know what? We had a rough season, so weeping may endure, for a night, but joy is what comes in the morning.
But
That's
also, yeah, we had a rough season. But you know what they always say? Also, he who laughs last, laughs best. We still get to laugh best.
yep.
Them boys filing lawsuits. They trying to
It's bad.
get government officials involved
It is
to get them in the playoffs. You know how sad that is.
Are they going to overtime?
It's 20 seconds left. Get out of bounds.
Oh, Evans gonna have a chance to. He gonna have a chance to tie it, ain't he? I mean, to win the game.
It's 12 seconds left. They gotta get a few more yards to give Evan McPherson a chance. Jerry AB, how y'all feeling about Georgia?
Georgia by 21.
Put it this way: Georgia is an elephant. Florida State is the golf cart on an African safari. In Zimbabwe, that elephant is going to knock that damn truck from Zimbabwe all the way to Detroit. That's
Yeah.
Tell you. And now they're going to overtime. But when that will be a beatdown of epic proportions. Mark this down. Ravens and 49. See, it won't have the same aura because Jim Harbaugh is not coaching for the 49ers this time.
Mark this down, Kenny.
I don't believe the 49ers are going to get to the Super Bowl.
Because of Brock. You think Brock's going to end up getting beat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do like him, though.
That's all I got to say. Revenge.
Yeah, it's probably going to be Eagles again, bro.
Oh, no, it won't be the Eagles.
I don't know. I think the Eagles still have a chance. Ooh.
It won't be the Eagles.
You think Dallas is going to go to Super Bowl?
But it could be a team in that division.
All right. We're getting off of here. They're going to overtime, and AB's going to overtime, rambling about the Cowboys. So we're going to end it.
Yeah. And I do get the glued about my arm. Oh, by the way, appreciate y'all for beating the hell out the Commanders yesterday. Appreciate that.
We got you, bro. We got you.
Kenny 49ers ain't beat. Oh, kind of like how y'all beat an unhealthy 49ers team in the NFC Championship last year.
Easy.
Don't use that excuse now.
Easy.
People told y'all if Brock Purdy plays, it's a blowout. Brock Purdy played this time, and it was a blowout.
AB's out here throwing shots. That is insane.
I start with straight shots.
Oh, my God.
That's all I got to say.
Insane.
Yeah, let everybody know they can follow you on your burner account, and we'll let everybody know they can follow Marcus if he ain't in jail. Yeah,
man. You can follow me on Twitter at jbreezii. I am Breezy II is my burner, but I don't need my burner because I don't troll. And JLamar_II is my Instagram.
You can follow me on Twitter at AceWade1, on Instagram at Ace_Wade1, ladies. You can follow the podcast account on Twitter at Inside_Swamp, and on Instagram at Inside_FloridaAthletics. We have no acknowledgement of him.
Oh my God.
Pick up. Y'all gonna need him, even though you're gonna take an L this weekend, so he's gonna be on the losing side. But yeah. This has been another great episode of the Swamp Inside Florida Athletics. I'm going to do this for Marcus, but God bless y'all. Go Gators. Y'all stay safe. Take care of your loved ones. Tell them you love them every day. Take care of your chicken. Take care of your mentals.
Mentals and temple.
And in honor of Marcus,
in honor of our brother,
wash your hands with soap and hot water, preferably hot water, with a washcloth or a loofah, whatever you prefer.
All that. Dove, all that.
All of that.
Old Spice.
Make sure y'all thoroughly wash your ass. And also, wear shoes and socks, preferably closed-toed shoes, at the movie theaters and everywhere else in public.
That's
don't
facts. We don't want to see your toe fungus.
Don't nobody want to smell your bunions that smell like onions.
Yeah, exactly. What AB said.
Please do that. And with that, God bless y'all.
God bless, man.
Tune in to Indisputable Evidence tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. Y'all take care, man.